Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Michelle, and I literally just finished recording this, and I realized I had the video sound on because I already recorded it, I already added the music, and I was just going to add this voiceover video, but the music was way too loud and I have to do it again. But welcome back. This is the Gryffindor dormitory. We've already made the rest of the dormitories in Hogwarts. This is the last one of this installment. And the reason I did this one last was because I figured it would be the easiest because there's the most references, but I was wrong because there was references. Because people have this expectation in their mind of how it's supposed to look because they've read it about it and seen it in the movies. And I just cannot deliver the exact replica because of the building limitations. One being that there are no round walls, and the windows needed to be placed in a specific way that was not working. Took me hours to figure out the way that I ended up making it. But hopefully this version is acceptable for you guys. I also put some sky background, like movie set sky in the background, so it actually looks like we're up high when we are looking from the inside. And the references I used were from the movies and some screen captures, because I actually didn't rewatch the movie before I built this. I looked at the screen captures from the movies as well as the studio tour thing that they have online where I guess people can walk in and see it, or replicated studio of it. And there were some differences between the first movie and when they're older, versus when Harry Potter it was his first night, he's with Hedwig, he's looking out the window, versus later on when he's with his friends around the trunk with candy and stuff on it. Some of the furniture was a little bit different. The headboards to the beds were a little bit different. There's huge headboards, and the dressers, I think the way that the chairs and the mirrors were placed were a little bit different, and I don't remember ever seeing the entrance to the dorm, so I had to kind of make that up. I put a lot of pictures like I did in the common room, which I don't think actually are in the dorm room. Be a little bit creepy since there's actual ghosts or whatever inside the pictures watching you. But that's what I did because I needed to fill up the wall. And I also put the heater furnace thing in the center of the room with the fence around it. I don't know if the fence is actually in it in the movie, but I noticed it in the replicated room that people can tour with the hanging towels on it to be the socks, the dirty socks that were drying. And this is, I'm assuming, just like we discussed in the Ravenclaw build, that this must be the top of the tower because it has very tall roof, very tall ceiling. There's rafters up there and everything. And there's so many floors. There has to be boys and girls each year, and there's 5 kids only in each room, so it's they must be the top. That is my excuse. And see, I already went through all of this. I already talked about all this, so I don't know if I'm repeating myself because I already mentioned everything. But I have one of the beds is super messy. There's a mess underneath. They probably play Quidditch. They have a helmet. I know it's not the right color. I think they have a brown leather helmet in the movie, but this one's red. We're pretending. They have a huge mess with food and candy and a stain and dirty clothes, posters. Then there's another person that has butterbeer and playing cards and money and stuff. They have a good time. There's candy, the candy jars that came with the paranormal stuff pack. There's one of the alcoves of the windows has some artwork. There's sketches on the wall and some art on the ground, a mug. There's pillows in another one. There's a cat in another alcove looking out the window because we always have to have a cat, right? There's the typical wands and books laying around, potions. There's a little, one of the dressers has herbology stuff. So in the movie and in the pictures that I've seen of the movie, it always looks like it's nighttime. And after I finished recording the different views of the room, I was like, this still doesn't feel right. So I did a couple last screenshots of it being even darker, and I feel like it has the right feeling, like it looks the best that way, but I already finished recording everything else and I was done. So there's only a couple of them at the end, so I saved the best for last. You're welcome. See, last time I recorded this, my cat was on my lap and she sat with me the whole time and we were collaborating, but this time she's drinking water and she's just over there and I'm by myself and I'm alone in this. But yeah, I made my own little custom carpet in the front with 4 pieces of carpet going around. Made the 4-poster bed with, I think I used little dressers to make the top. Sized them down and lifted them. I built this like 3 weeks ago, but so it's not fresh in my mind what I did. And sorry for the delay. You know, life things happened. So I did have this built on time because I usually upload every 2 weeks. I had this built on time, but then when I was going to upload it, it was Valentine's and I was like, I can wait. I'm going to have a nice picnic. And so I was like, I can wait. And then the week, like the day after Valentine's, Monday, my boyfriend's brother told us that he proposed to his girlfriend. So we're like, wow. And then a day later, he was like, we're getting married this weekend in Vegas. And we're like, wow. So I had to help plan a last-second wedding from this past weekend in Vegas during COVID. And it was like a super small one. It was just them and then me and my boyfriend. We were like the 2 witnesses. So it was like super small. We followed all the... Sorry, Emily just hit the microphone. We followed all the guidelines. We were as safe as we could possibly be. That, and I had to, I got promoted at one of my jobs, so I had to, you know, get used to that whole new situation. Sorry, I'm trying not to, I almost burped and I was trying to hold it in. I'm sorry, guys. TMI. But she just jumped on my stomach. But yeah, so work. And then I had to reapply for the apartment that I've been living in for 3 years because I added my boyfriend to the lease and they needed us to completely reapply. So there was that. And so yeah, that resulted in this video being 3.5 weeks late. Or 3.5 weeks from the previous video. And here's Emily, she came back. Thank you, my little co-star. But I'm sorry. And I hope that the next one won't be so late. I don't even know what we're gonna build next. We might make Hagrid's hut or the Great Hall. I'm not sure. We will see what we do. Right, Emily? She says yes. Don't disappoint. Don't disappoint the people, right? Yes. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed my version of the Gryffindor dormitory. Emily is pleased. And pretty soon I think we will see the nighttime view. Soon. Soon. Not yet. In the meantime, enjoy these pictures. There they are! It looks so nice with the glowing end of the wand. I know they don't do that in the movie, but or they probably wouldn't regardless in the movie, but it looked nice for the picture. But yeah, I didn't want to risk filming the whole thing dark because it might have not shown up very well. But I think a few of these dark ones are just, they look pretty good. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully sooner than 3 weeks. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.